I always tell people, like, you need to be focused on what you want, not what you don't want, because what you focus on grows. The law of increase states that whatever you are focused on heavily is going to grow. And it could grow in a good way or in a bad way. It depends on whatever way you're looking at things. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shayla. Today's video is really exciting because it is all about the difference between the 3D and the 4D and how you can use your 4D to help you manifest. I have always loved talking about stuff like this, like quantum physics and the different dimensions and stuff, so I'm really excited for this video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell because it really does help me. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so starting off, what is the 3D versus the 4D? So the 3D is essentially everything we can observe with our five senses. So we live in a 3D reality. Everything that is here in our reality, we can hear, we can see, we can feel, we can touch, we can taste it. Literally everything. It's here, it's now, it's like, it's physical, it's like you can touch it, you can feel it, you can move it, you can throw it, all these different things, okay? And we live in a 3D reality. We are humans, we can feel ourselves, touch ourselves, we can hear, like, all these things. So we can observe things with our five senses, right? But your 4D reality is a little bit different, and it's basically where your manifestations lie, because every time you think something, it is in your 4D. And I always talk about how there are multiple different dimensions, and how the reason you want something so bad is because there is a version of you that already has it. It could be in the 4D, it could be in the 5D. There are just so many possibilities of where that version of you could be in terms of dimensions. But essentially the 4D, I like to think of it as like, if you are manifesting something, your manifestation is in the 4D. So if you want to bring it into your 3D, you have to use your thoughts, beliefs, and other things to help you bring that in, because manifestation is just a thought turning into reality. So that thought is essentially in your 4D, but once you bring it into the 3D, it's now moved from the 4D to the 3D essentially. So it's coming down from like up here in your thoughts to your physical reality. So basically the 4D, I like to say, is like unseen. It's like stuff that you can't really see with your eye, but it's some stuff that you can like visualize. You can see yourself having $1 million maybe, or having a nice house, or having your dream car. All of that stuff is in the 4D, okay? So stay with me. So how do we use our 4D reality to manifest our dream reality, our dream life? Well, if you are trying to manifest anything, it's all about persisting and living in the end, okay? So what I always talk about is like, your feelings are so important. How would you feel in this moment in time if you had that said thing? If you were, living in your dream home, if you had your dream partner, if you had that mansion, if you had the money, if you had the successful business, how would you feel? And really get clear on that, because I'm sure the 4D version of you that has that thing is like super clear. They know what they're doing. They know exactly the life that they have. So getting clear on that will really help you to bring it into reality. So essentially, one of the biggest ways to manifest with your 4D reality is just persisting in the end state of living in it, okay? It can be a little bit hard because, the 3D can be triggering, and whenever you get triggered by the 3D, I highly recommend doing some nervous system regulation. I love EFT tapping, breath work is good even, an ice bath, an ice facial, cold plunge. There's so many ways to regulate your nervous system, because this will just help you release resistance to whatever it is you're manifesting. So if you have a trigger around like love or relationships and you get triggered by your 3D, you have to remember that in the 4D, you are like already with your dream partner. You are not stressing about what they're doing or if they're texting you back, because they're showing up how you want them to show up in your 4D. So why are you going to get triggered in your 3D? Because that's just going to further enhance that emotion and just completely ruin your nervous system and just make you just so out of whack essentially with what you're actually trying to call into your reality. So if you're like, for example, scared to check your bank account, okay, how would the 4D version of you check their bank account? They would be so excited. They'd be checking it every day. They'd be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm just getting like more money is just coming to me like oxygen. Focus on that 4D version of you and show like, how would my higher self, which could be your 4D self or your best self, show up as in regards to money, in regards to relationships, in regards to health and their body, etc. they would probably have a positive outlook on all these things. Even if it's not how they want, they'd be like, you know what, I'm working towards my dream body, or I have my dream body, and my partner is treating me so well, and my business just keeps growing, and I attract money so easily, and it is so easy for me to make money, etc. When you have those beliefs and you focus on those beliefs, you are just a magnet to bringing that into reality. You literally become a master manifester because you're focused on the right thing versus focusing on your 3D and what's triggering you and what's going wrong, etc. I always tell people, like, you need to be focused on what you want, not what you don't want, because what you focus on grows. The law of increase states that whatever you are focused on heavily is going to grow, and it could grow in a good way or in a bad way. It depends on whatever way you're looking at things. So just focus on what you want, and that's literally how you call it into reality, which is essentially focusing on your 4D reality. So ways to do this essentially are just persisting in your 4D thoughts. So focusing again on what you want. If you want to have a successful business, you need to be like, I'm so successful. I have a successful business. Everything is always working out for me. I have everything that I want. I just attract things so easily. If you are trying to, manifest a dream house, I'm so happy I live in my dream house. I'm so happy that I closed on my house. I'm so happy that I got approved for my apartment. I'm so happy that everything is working out for me in regards to my home, and my home is beautiful and I love it and everything is just perfect. You need to persist in those thoughts. Some ways that you can do this are through things like affirmations. I preach about affirmations. Highly recommend doing affirmations that relate to your chakras. So I'll put a little picture here, but you can start with like the I am, I feel, I understand, I love, I speak, I see, and I hear, I think. I'll put them on the screen, but there's different statements you can say instead of just I am, because I am is like the lowest root. It's the root chakra, it's the lowest point, is keeping you stuck a lot of the times, and you have to activate your emotions through the different chakras. So that will really help you. Saying affirmations in regards to what you want will be very, very helpful. Also, as I mentioned, with nervous system regulation, doing things that can help calm you down instantly if you get triggered. Breath work is where you can do that really anywhere. You can do a cold plunge to start your day. That really helps. An ice bath, cold facial, EFT tapping I love as well. This one I do literally every single morning. It just helps calm me down for the day. And even if I'm stressed, I'll just do a quick little EFT tapping session or just on the energy meridians. That just really helps as well. And lastly is meditation. I love, 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 love meditation. It takes me time to like get into it. Sometimes I fall out of it, but whenever I meditate before I start my day, I just notice I'm so much more aware of my thoughts and my thinking. And so if I'm thinking negative thoughts, or if I'm thinking or focused on my 3D and what's going wrong, and I have meditated that morning, I'll be like, wait, okay, this is not what I want to call in, because whatever you focus on grows, right? So I'm like, okay, you know what, let me just like take a step back and start thinking from what I want to call into my reality. I want to be successful. Everything is working out for me. My life is going amazing. Everything is just always working out in my favor, no matter how it looks at any point in time. Things like that, saying affirmations and meditation has helped me to do that and to be more aware of my thinking and my thoughts overall. So that is essentially how you can use your 4D to help you manifest. And I think I will probably do a video about like how to reject and ignore the 3D, because I know I gave some tips here, but it is definitely easier said than done, and does take practice as well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and hit that bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. And also let me know what kind of videos you want to see down below, because I love taking your video requests. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!